When it comes to female psychology, there is something men often forget. Women don't respond to what you say, they respond to how you make them feel. Attraction for a woman is not built through big gestures or showing off. It's created through small, consistent actions that speak to her emotions, her comfort, and her instinctual desire for security and connection. So if you truly want a woman to feel drawn to you instantly, focus on these 4 simple but deeply psychological things. 1. Make her feel emotional safety immediately. Women are biologically wired to evaluate safety first. Not just physical safety, but emotional safety. The sense that you are grounded, stable, and trustworthy. When you speak to her with a calm tone, maintain warm eye contact, and show that you are present in the moment, she instantly feels more at ease around you. That ease creates openness. A woman will naturally want to stay close to the man who feels like peace, not pressure. It shows her you are not trying to impress her, you are simply being yourself, and that confidence speaks louder than anything else. 2. Carry confident body language without trying too hard. Masculine confidence is not loud. It's quiet, relaxed, controlled. When a woman sees a man standing tall, speaking clearly, and moving slowly with intention, she feels an automatic pull. Why? Because this body language communicates strength, leadership, and stability. Women are drawn to the man who looks like he knows himself, not the man performing for attention. When you hi a woman or approach her with respect and calm energy, she senses that you're different from the rest. And that difference creates desire. When we talk about attraction in female psychology, most men immediately jump toward physical looks, expensive things, or flashy confidence. But the truth is much simpler and much deeper. A woman becomes attracted not when a man shows power, but when he shows emotional safety, a type of masculine stability that makes her feel calmer, lighter, and more secure just by being in his presence. This is the foundation of instant attraction, because a woman's emotional wiring is built around the need to feel understood, safe, and emotionally grounded before she can fully open her heart or her interest toward a man. Emotional safety does not mean acting soft or overly sweet. It means you carry yourself with a level of inner strength that allows her to relax her defenses. Many women walk through life with emotional walls built from past experiences, disappointments, and fears. When she meets a man whose energy communicates steadiness, non-judgment, and emotional maturity, those walls start to slowly melt without you forcing anything. She begins to feel that she can show you her real self without worrying about being criticized, rushed, or taken advantage of. This creates a deeply attractive pull because you become a rare space where she can finally breathe. The way you speak plays a significant role in building this emotional safety. When your voice is calm, measured, and grounded, you send the message that you are not reacting from insecurity or trying to prove something. A calm tone tells her you are present, thoughtful, and in control of yourself. Women instantly feel more comfortable with men who don't seem rushed, aggressive, or scattered. Emotional safety begins with emotional regulation, your ability to handle your feelings without projecting them onto her. When a woman notices this emotional control, she feels protected rather than threatened. Your eye contact also communicates emotional safety, not staring with intensity or trying to dominate her, but looking at her with genuine interest and warmth. When your eyes show that you're actually listening, not waiting for your turn to talk or trying to get something from her, she feels seen in a way most men never make her feel. Research shows that women feel closer to people who demonstrate active presence through eye contact, micro-expressions, and listening cues. When you combine these small actions, you signal that she is safe in your energy. Another major part of emotional safety is predictability in behavior. Women are naturally cautious around inconsistency because inconsistency feels dangerous. A man who is calm one moment and reactive the next confuses her nervous system. But a man who carries a steady emotional frequency, who doesn't explode, withdraw suddenly, or shift moods without reason, gives her psychological clarity. This clarity makes her trust her own feelings around you, which increases attraction because she doesn't feel uncertain or tense. One of the strongest ways to create emotional safety is through your reactions. When she tells you something personal, vulnerable, or even something she fears you won't understand, she watches your reaction closely. If you judge her, laugh at her insecurity, or minimize her emotions, she shuts down emotionally. But if you acknowledge her feelings calmly, validate her experience, and respond with understanding instead of ego, she opens up more. She begins to feel that you are not just hearing her words, You are understanding her emotional world, and women are naturally drawn to men who understand the emotional world they live in. Another element that builds emotional safety is your physical presence. When you stand with relaxed shoulders, steady breathing, and a grounded posture, she senses stability. When you move slowly, speak with intention, and maintain awareness of your surroundings, you project confidence without arrogance. This stability calms her nervous system, helping her feel protected. A man doesn't need to be physically large to create this effect. Emotional presence is far more powerful than physical size. Boundaries also play a crucial role in emotional safety. When you respect her boundaries and express your own with clarity, she sees you as a man who values himself and her. Many men think saying yes to everything will make a woman like them more, but in reality, it makes her feel uneasy. Emotional safety comes from mutual respect, not over-accommodation. A woman feels safer with a man who can say no without anger and who can accept her no without taking it personally. Consistency in communication creates a deeper layer of safety. When your words match your actions, when you are reliable in what you say and what you do, she feels that she can trust your intentions. Trust is the doorway to attraction because trust relaxes the mind, and a relaxed mind allows attraction to grow naturally. You don't need to chase her or try to impress her. When she feels safe around you, she becomes drawn to you automatically. Emotional safety is not built through grand gestures, it's built through everyday behavior. How you listen, how you respond, how you express yourself, and how you treat her emotional world. When you master these qualities, you become the man she instantly wants to stay close to, not because you forced attraction, but because you created the emotional environment where attraction naturally grows. When it comes to female psychology, confidence is one of the strongest forces of attraction, but many men misunderstand what confidence actually means. They think it's about being loud, showing off, acting tough, or trying to dominate a room. But real confidence, the kind that women instantly feel drawn to, is quiet, calm, unshakable energy. It is the type of presence that doesn't need to announce itself because it is felt through every movement, every word, and every pause. Women are deeply sensitive to energy and body language, often noticing details men overlook, and the presence of calm confidence speaks directly to their instincts. A woman is naturally attracted to a man who carries himself with relaxed certainty. This doesn't mean arrogance, it means you are comfortable within your own skin. When you walk into a space without rushing, when you move with purpose instead of nervousness, when your expressions are controlled and your posture is open, she senses something powerful: emotional stability. This form of confidence creates a psychological effect on her nervous system. She feels more grounded, more intrigued, and more attentive to you because your calmness signals trust, strength, and maturity. Calm confidence is especially attractive because it cannot be faked. A man may pretend to be confident by speaking loudly or boasting about himself, but a woman will see through that immediately. She is wired to detect emotional truth beneath the surface. Real confidence is quiet because it comes from a place of inner assurance, the understanding that you don't need anyone's approval to feel valuable. When you project that calm energy, she naturally wants to learn more about you because you stand out from the chaotic noise of men who seek validation. One of the strongest ways calm confidence shows is through body language. When you sit or stand with relaxed shoulders, steady breathing, and a posture that is open but not aggressive, you communicate that you are in control of yourself. You aren't looking to impress or compete. You're simply present. Women find this extremely attractive because it shows emotional self-control, a trait that signals strength and capability. In contrast, men who fidget, avoid eye contact, or overthink their movements create the opposite effect. They appear anxious or unsure, which weakens the feeling of